Hi, everybody, and welcome to #NailedIt with me, Tova Lee.
And me, Michael Lee.
I have to be honest with you now. Every time I say that, I want to say cold coffee.
Oh, because that was your last podcast.
I know.
Say if you want.
Isn't that weird?
Did anyone out there listen to Tova's last podcast?
Yes, cold
Was it better
coffee.
than this one?
No.
Really?
It was different.
Oh, it was different.
It was really different. Yeah. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Not bad, thank you. Very well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What so well?
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm here.
You were yawning 5 seconds
very
before we
tired.
started
It's quite
recording.
late. It's quite late for
It
me
is
now.
quite late. We
It's
were
like
very
8:05.
delayed tonight. Yeah.
Yes. We are
The
running a
studio
little bit
was
late.
busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to
Running
start
over.
recording from home as of next week. I'm actually excited about that. We can record in our pajamas.
It's a good idea.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good
Or
idea.
naked.
Yeah, but no, you film this, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Probably not a good idea.
I
They might try
forgot.
and watch it during their eating
Having their
food.
dinner.
Yeah, not a good
Put them
idea.
off.
So what are we talking about this evening?
Okay, so this is because I felt like last week our show was quite serious.
What's
I have no idea. I just remember it was quite serious. Oh, wasn't it about allowing your kids to drink over
yes.
over underage drinking, right?
We both agreed it was a great idea, didn't we?
Actually, can I just say, because I know you don't even look at what people say. He's so horrible. I just want to point this out because you don't.
Where do people say things?
It's a lot everywhere.
Where? What, just in the street come up to you?
No, but like reviews, but also people send in messages when I post on Instagram to let them know.
Why don't you show them to me?
Anyway, long story short, a lot of people support giving kids alcohol.
Really?
Just want to point out, yeah. Wait, I have to drink. Carry on speaking.
At what age do they support it? I don't want to go over old ground, but out of
Let's
interest.
not talk about it again. But basically, they didn't see really what the big deal was to give your kids a bit of alcohol at the age of 13. So maybe we're really old-fashioned, man. We really need to...
Guys, you surprised me out there.
I know, right?
13?
13, yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
Okay.
moving on from that topic. So I thought this week we could do one of
Drug
our...
abuse. No.
No, I thought this week we could do one of our list shows. 'cause
Oh, I like list shows.
you like a good list,
I
right?
like a good list.
I know. You're really into
I
it.
I'm very excited already.
As soon
You
as
can
I
tell
told
my
him in
voice.
the car we're doing a list show, he was
Oh,
like,
okay.
"Oh, great!"
I like a list
Lots
show.
of fun. Yeah. So I thought we would talk about like the 10 signs of how you know that the honeymoon phase is officially over.
Oh, God, that kind of list? Fine. Okay.
Yes. Do you know what the honeymoon phase is?
What, when people are dating,
Yes.
courting, and then... Yeah, of
Oh,
course
you're
I
so
do.
sweet that you say courting.
I like the expression courting.
Nobody courts anymore.
I court. Well, I used to court.
Aw.
Yeah.
How do you court?
I don't know, little things like putting the chair away, making them fall down on the floor, that kind of thing. Get out when they get up.
You're so sweet.
Yeah,
You
anyway.
really are. You're like a dying
I
breather.
can
You know
already...
that, right?
Really?
Yeah, you are.
I can already think of one
You
that must be
really-
the top 10.
Okay, don't.
No, I generally
he does not
generally
know,
haven't looked
okay?
at any.
Yeah,
of,
I know.
And where is? I always ask you this. Where's this survey taken from? Which country? Always helps.
It's taken from Google.
Okay.
It's just
Right.
me Googling. And actually, I have to say,
Not
what
from China, because we're big
well,
in
I don't-
China, aren't
yeah,
we?
we're massive in China.
Yeah.
But no, I took a lot of lists and
Right.
I made them into one list.
Oh, okay.
Does that
Really-
make
so you
sense?
really put some
Yes.
work into this.
Well, it took me a few minutes. Let's not go overboard. But yes, I made I
So you've
selected
been working on this show literally for the entire week.
a whole
the last
week.
one.
I
Amazing.
literally a whole week. Exactly. So we can play a game. There's 10 things on this list. Would you like to try and guess
Yes.
them, or do you want me to
So,
just read them? Go on.
One of the signs
Yeah.
that the honeymoon period
is over.
in a relationship is over. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Got to be number one. Breaking wind.
Breaking wind.
Got to be.
I just burped. Did you smell
Well,
it?
you could maybe mix that up with burping and whatever.
sorry.
Breaking wind's got to be
I've
there
had
because
falafel.
oh, great, and hummus.
Wait,
Because
where is
most people in a relationship know early on you try not to let one go. You might do the old sort of thing where you sort of pour one cheek to one side so it whistles out, so it doesn't make a noise.
Pull one cheek. What does that
You must have
even
heard that
mean?
at Technique.
No.
You never done that one?
Wait, is
at
that
dinner,
like a
dinner
phrase
date?
or is that an actual
No,
thing
no,
you do?
literally pull one of your buttocks
Oh my God!
to one side so the sound whistles out. It doesn't make the noise. It doesn't make the vibration noise because you let the air go straight through.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What, no, you haven't done that one?
No.
Oh, you should try it. Really works.
Yeah, I'll make sure I do. Wow.
So anyway, my point is, even
so
when,
breaking
beyond
wind
that,
is in
you
fact
just-
on the list.
gotta be on
It's
the
at
list.
number 9. Well done.
only 9.
Oh, it's not like
Oh,
an
it's
order.
not- it's not
an
vote.
order.
Oh,
So
you should've
number
said-
9. Oh,
number
well,
9.
maybe it is like an order. And it says you are not embarrassed by bodily functions. So I think it also like it includes farting, right?
That's what I just said, farting. Like,
Yeah,
you're
but
perfect.
bodily functions.
Of course.
Don't you like that phrase?
It's a great. I
That's
still
a phrase
use it.
Mike uses this phrase, all the time.
Because I think the first time you heard me fart, I think I turned around and you said, "But it's a normal bodily function." It's like, well,
Yeah, you say that every time. He also says, I'm flatulent. Nobody says that.
I use flatulent.
I know. It's not
Really?
really a very common word.
Flatulent.
I never heard it before you said it. I mean, but I'm not like an example because I haven't
Quite
heard a lot of words.
flatulent.
But yeah.
It's a great word.
Leon, do you know
flatulent.
that word, Leon?
course he knows that
Do you know
word.
flatulent? Oh,
Of course he knows that word. Everyone knows that word.
what is it common?
Yes.
I felt like it was like really
Flatulence, I think, is the technical
gassy.
term. No, the technical term is ... I've got awful flatulence.
You see, I've never heard that word.
Flat-
I
yeah.
always thought like it's a really super fancy word.
No, it's not. I
Really
think that's
posh.
the correct term.
Just say gassy.
Yeah, but,
Really gassy.
but gassy could be burping as well. couldn't
Okay,
it?
so what it says is, I've always said I would never seriously date a guy. This is somebody who was writing in. I couldn't fart in front of without dying of embarrassment. Everybody farts, and that's not even the worst thing that a human body is capable of.
Really?
I don't know. It's like when bodily functions
What's
include
she do?
other things.
What, she just shit everywhere? What?
I don't know.
What?
But what about like, okay, that maybe can go into something else. But what about like walking in on your partner when they're sound the toilet taking a big dump? Like, do you feel like that's a
Well, the
sign?
kids-
Do you think
yeah,
that's
it's
a
kind of,
sign
you know,
that the
look.
honeymoon period is over?
As a man, that's always the last bastion. That's the last place of solitude, quiet reflection is the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get married and kids, and the kids keep running in, there's no privacy.
Yeah,
The privacy's
but
gone.
I don't go in when you're on the toilet.
You have done.
But I really
You
don't.
don't deliberately run in,
No.
Mike's to the toilet.
No, I
I'll
try
run
to
in.
avoid it
Yeah.
at all costs. Like,
You know.
seriously.
I think that's come on some
You don't-
semblance of.
Yeah.
No, because I don't want to
think
go
we
in
do
because
that.
again, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say that you're. Well, I'm going to say you're really quite stink, aren't they?
When, my fart?
Oh, everything's disgusting.
But I never used to fart next to you. And then you just open that door, you know? and
Well,
the
open,
door's
hold the cheek. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, but also,
Right,
but also, I'm sorry.
But
Can I?
right? I never used to fart
Yeah,
next
but can I also say, and I'm sorry that this podcast starting in quite a disgusting way, and if you're eating, I apologise. If you're listening to this, children, I apologise. But I have to say, my wife's farts, I'm sorry, I have to say, are repulsive, absolutely rancid. It's like going into the giraffe house at London Zoo. It really is disgusting.
It's because I like hummus, you know? I eat like a lot of things that I feel like if you
Garlic, hummus,
Yes.
cauliflower. Your diet is basically no wonder. So I think if someone lets a sort of quiet, odorless fart go, that's fine. It's just sort of, whatever. But yours really
Yours are
do-
actually really odorless.
I'm quite odorless.
like the sound effects, awful.
No, yeah,
like,
okay, I
really
give-
bad, you know?
Okay, yeah, I give you that.
But there's no smell.
Well,
But
10 minutes, and we're still talking about farting. My God, this could be a two-parter. Wow, extraordinary.
Number one.
Yeah.
Oh God, my stomach really hurts. Okay.
So just
Yeah.
to finish off on this
Yeah.
one. So do you think there are still married couples, people dating,
Yes.
who
don't fart next to each
will just
other?
go,
Yes.
excuse me, madam, excuse me, and get up, very formal, and get up and leave the room and let one go and then wander back in?
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I do. Yeah.
Wow.
Do you think your parents used to fart next to each other?
No,
There you go.
probably not. Maybe it's a generational thing.
Yeah, I know. Why don't you? Can I have people just write in and let us know? Do you fart next to your partner? Okay,
Can you imagine? Can you imagine the Queen farting?
Yes, of course.
I can't.
Of course.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. I think she farts.
Well, she turns to Philip and does pull my finger. I mean, really?
Then blames it on the dog or something.
Yeah, true. So a lot of corgis.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's nothing, actually, this has nothing to do with the survey, but there's nothing more disgusting than when your dog farts or burps. Our dogs have really strange burps.
Yeah, they burp because they woof down the food, don't
I
they?
know, it's awful.
That's
okay,
right.
carry
Anyway,
on,
okay.
carry on. Okay, what else is on the list?
On the list of, well, you know, the things... Well,
How do you, like the 10
that's
signs
the main
that you
one.
know. Really?
that's the main
You
one,
think
isn't
that
it?
is the main one?
God,
shocked.
other ones. Well,
Okay.
you know the honeymoon is over.
Yeah. God, there's so many others. Okay, there's another one that's kind of like related.
Yeah.
Is that when you're more comfortable around each other. You know, like before you're on your best behavior, you wear your nicest clothes, you're always ready to impress, and then you sort of like feel less urgency. You can be like at home in your sweatpants and like, you know, you're not so eager to sort of
Yeah,
more
but
comfortable.
isn't that a good thing to be comfortable
think
around
so.
someone rather than, your partner's coming back and you've got to quickly put some slap on or something or look your best?
Or the other way
I think it's
around.
very sweet that people still
Yeah.
make that effort, but I just think in modern times now, people just, bollocks.
Yeah, like, you know, like if you're like, making an effort, you'll wear nice pajamas to bed. And like, you know, I just put my eye mask on my hair.
Your look was extraordinary. It's like sleeping next to Nosferatu. Really. You know, the ears and the
Wait,
patch.
can I just say, you don't look so good when you're sleeping as well. But you don't look so hot. The other night, I was like literally chatting to you, and I went to the bathroom. I swear, I was there for 30 seconds. I came back out. There you are, just like that, spread on the bed and just snoring away, you know?
Oh, dear.
Yes. Okay. Moving on. So I've got another sleep related. You don't pretend you sleep well in a spooning position.
Oh, yeah, that's always a good one, isn't
Isn't
it?
that a good one? I was really
Yeah.
impressed by that one. It's very specific. You
Yeah,
know?
because there's that thing in a
Yes.
relationship whereby you'll do the cuddling and then it's like, can I just say, can I move now? Can you get to the other side of the bed now?
With the arm.
Yeah. And you sort of think early on in a relationship, oh no, this is nice. Just get off. Move, you're on my arm,
Yeah.
or I'm really not comfortable.
Or spooning in general.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. No, that's a good, yeah.
Right? And like it's a small detail.
It's a very
you know?
small detail.
It's a small detail. I think nobody actually really likes sleeping in spooning position. By the
I
way.
don't think so. I don't think it's sort of natural with someone else.
It's not
is it?
natural.
Yeah.
No, it's really not natural. Okay, so that was a good one.
Okay.
Another one I really liked has to do with technology. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So-
okay, I get
What,
it.
tell me.
So straight after sex, you're both on your phones.
Oh, that's a good one. That wasn't on the
Oh,
list.
okay.
That's a really good one.
Isn't that what people do nowadays?
Yeah, probably. Or so like
Roll
straight
off
after sex,
and-
falling asleep, or straight after sex.
Well, I think
On your
it's different.
phone.
I think it's different. It used to be fall asleep and whatever. I know there's a
What?
the man's physiology that something happens that you do become more tired.
Something
But I
happens.
think generally, I think now people. Well, I was reading this week. No, I tell you what it was from. It was from watching Dragon's Den, that thing yesterday.
Oh, yeah,
The amount
yeah.
of young people that will keep waking up in the night just to
Checking
check their
your phone.
phones.
Yeah.
So if you sort of think, but I think older people, and I count us in that, I think you do. I just think you'll sort of check. I mean, you're on your phone a lot in bed,
Yes.
quite a lot, most of the time. And I don't really. I have that sort of. I turn it
Yeah,
off,
you do.
and that's it.
But I don't look at it.
What
in the
important
middle of
messages
the
that
night,
come over at midnight?
though. It's true.
You know.
They don't. So no, actually, the thing was you don't analyze all of each other's texts anymore, which I thought was really funny.
No.
Yeah, but now this brings me to a question:
Ah.
have you ever analyzed text messages? Because I can't see you a person who analyzes text messages.
When you're in an early relationship
Yeah.
and you don't know how it's going and you're besotted and everything like that, then I think you do kind of really pour over.
you?
Yeah, I think you do
Wow.
pour over what people say, and especially if you're not sure how it's going, what's they mean. And obviously, the thing with text, you can misconstrue them, you can misinterpret them. So you might read a text and go, does that person mean that? Is that like an explanation what how they sort of saying that? They're being sarcastic. So I think people do But now, I mean, you leave me a voice message, I barely listen to it.
Yeah, so I was looking at my phone to see like how you interpreted this message. So this is one of the last messages I texted you.
You do go on.
No, wait, was quite short. It was like, when are you coming? I suggest that you were dropped off on the high street and then walk home from the shop.
Yeah, but I was driving. I didn't look at my phone.
Because I asked you to bring me something from the shop.
Yeah, but when you leave your WhatsApp...
and here, this one. You didn't even listen to this message.
Oh, no, but there you are. I mean, that's it. But I just find with your WhatsApp voice messages, which I probably get like 20 a day.
That's true.
It's a bit like sort of watching certain films. After a couple of minutes, I kind of get the gist of what's going to happen. I kind of guess what the ending is. You know, it's normally I've done something wrong. No, I'm joking. But
no,
that's not. I was joking. So yeah, that kind of.
I do like going on and on about with voice messages. So you don't analyze them. Basically, is what you're saying.
Not really.
No, good. Okay. Can you guess other ones? Let's see what's higher on the list. Come on, there's some obvious one. Yes, exactly. It's obvious ones. So, sex, you have much less sex or sex less often. When you first meet, you're tearing off each other's clothes. All it takes is one look and it's on. Nowadays, you're just so tired. When you take off your clothes, you just fall asleep. Why do you take off your clothes? Exactly. I was like, who takes off their clothes?
Fully clothed.
Exactly.
Shoes on. And a hat. I
understand that.
Yeah.
The phase after, but look, this was interesting, okay? Because I found actually a doctor that was commenting on some of these things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is
what kind of doctor? Tree doctor?
I don't know. This is the medical section of our podcast. So it says the phase after the honeymoon phase is sometimes referred to as the attachment phase. Did you know that?
No.
Yes. It's designed to keep a couple together at least long enough to raise children and ensure what is this? I can't look. Continuation of the human species.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting.
That's really interesting, right? Yeah. What was I saying? I can't remember. Yes. So there's attachment. So first of all, there's like the falling in love phase. That's like the first one. It's like the excitement, falling in love. And then after that, it's the attachment phase.
In order to have children.
But it's supposed to hold you together till after you have children. That sounds like a long time. You know?
It's not that long. If
Yeah.
you fall pregnant immediately, it's 9 months.
Yeah, I suppose. But how many people do you know do that?
Yeah, true.
Okay, next one. Tell me.
Oh, God, I can't think of it.
Come on, there's another really obvious one.
I don't know. That person just really gets on your nerves?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And you fight more.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
So during the beginning of a relationship, there are a few, many if at all, arguments. However, as the relationship matures, you and your partner become more comfortable with each other. There's often more disagreements. I kind of disagree with that, to be honest.
I disagree, but I think that could be a positive thing.
What, arguing more?
We're not arguing, but it depends what kind of argument it is. Yeah. But I mean, if you're both passionate people, and I think it's nice to be open with your partner and be able to argue about certain. It depends what it's about, really.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to biting your tongue because you don't want that person to leave.
Wait, so you think that people don't argue at the beginning of a relationship because they're scared of saying what they really think because they're not secure in the relationship?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought people argue more because they just get on each other's nerves, because I feel like after a while you just get on each other's nerves.
Look, again, when you talk about the honeymoon
But
phase,
I feel like we're in another phase, by the way.
What phase are we
Just
in?
the phase of like not arguing at all.
Oh, we do argue.
Do we?
Yeah.
What do we argue?
Not that much, but we do argue.
About what?
I don't know. Kids, family stuff? No? No. Okay.
Not really.
That's what we did.
No, I don't feel like we argue.
I think we do.
Really?
Yeah.
Are we arguing now?
No, I'm doing a podcast.
Okay, carry on. Sorry.
I completely forgot what I said now. You phoned me.
No, about people being more comfortable to say like what they think. I think at the beginning you like agree more.
But if you're saying honeymoon phase, if you're saying that maybe, look, when you move in with someone, you know, that's the thing. It's a completely different dynamic.
Yeah.
When you're literally on top of each other more than when you've got separate places. If you see anyone longer than normal, you're going to start arguing, surely.
Yeah, so that's another one on the list, actually, that you get on each other's nerves, but like you don't feel the need to spend every single moment together.
Yeah.
Because, you know, at the beginning of a relationship, you're like spending every single moment together, you know? And then you don't anymore.
But I think, again, that's being comfortable in that
I think that's
relationship.
good.
Yeah, I think it's unhealthy to spend the entire
No.
time with someone.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. No. Yes, you make your mind up. No. You listen to anything I say. No. Yeah. I'll get one of them right. Another thing, Honeymoon, never listens to a word I say. Is that on the list? Is that there? Stop listening to a word I'm saying.
That's not like necessarily the honeymoon phase is over. That is the secret to a long-lasting marriage.
Well, it's to ignore that person.
Not listening to what each other is saying.
Brilliant.
Totally. That is the number one secret. My grandparents were married for over 50 years, really. And I think they were happily married. And my dad always tells the story that he used to hear them talk when he came to visit and they stayed over. He used to hear them talk in the bedroom. And you used to hear my grandma, like, through the wall going, like, talking, and then every few minutes you just hear my grandfather go, mm-hmm.
That sounds like me and you.
Mm-hmm.
I do that to you.
Or just her talking to him.
So it really does run in the family, doesn't it?
Really does.
Wow,
yeah.
my God.
I used to be much more of a chatterbox, by the way.
You're kidding me.
No, for real. Like, I feel like my kids...
No.
My kids have killed me. Like, they've killed my mojo. No, because come on, how much do they talk?
Yeah, but they can talk a lot.
Yeah,
as well.
and it's just too much talking. So
Yes.
somebody has to stop, you know, and I stop. Like you never say much at all.
No, I
Like,
barely get a word in.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like I'm getting to that phase right now. Okay, so I said you're fighting more. Okay, number 2. What?
Sorry.
This is very appropriate because number 2 is you get bored. It's true. Very nice. Things are usually exciting during your first few months of dating. Over time, this excitement starts to fade and the real work of being in a relationship begins. You start kissing less. And what is it? And all the cute, lovey-dovey text messages turn into once in a while thing. They turn into practical stuff. Hey,
Yeah.
can you pick up milk on your way home?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, we've run out of, bread.
Did you fix that light bulb?
Yeah.
When are you gonna clean the garden?
Get me tampons.
Exactly.
Stuff like
All
that.
kind of stuff.
Overall, you start to question your feelings for the other person because the feeling of complete euphoria is no longer there. Yeah, that's sad. Did you question your emotions?
Not really.
No. Do you remember when your honeymoon phase with me finished? Or are you still...
When did it finish? It's a very good question.
Yeah.
I think when the children came.
Yeah.
I think when the children come,
It's true. But that's because our courting period was quite short.
It was quite short, yeah.
Wasn't it? It was quite, like, to the point.
But your priorities changed. You're just now thinking about your kids and making sure you don't kill them.
Yeah.
So,
Plus, like, once you are in a delivery room with a woman, talk about bodily functions.
Yes.
There's no secrets after that. Okay, number 4, your butterflies get a bit sluggish. I don't know what that means. Do you want to read this one?
You know that nervous feeling you get every time you see your special someone? This won't last as your relationship progresses. You'll still feel happy and excited to see your love. But it's not quite the same. You don't get that butterflies to the stomach feeling every time you see
Your partner.
your partner. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. I read once that the in love stage of a relationship is 2 years.
Really?
Yeah. That's longer than I thought.
Really? Bloody hell.
But the in love,
Right.
in love.
In love.
But you know what I mean?
In love.
You know what I mean, right? When you're like in love.
I think most people think it's more. Wouldn't you?
No.
Really?
No. Yeah.
I think most people out there think it's longer than that.
No.
That includes the courtship. You've got to include, surely, beginning of courtship to, if you get married, proposal, and then pretty much first year marriage.
Really?
I think you've got to. Maybe that's just 2 years, though, right?
But most people might date like for forever before they get married.
Do they?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because most people do, and then they live together
I thought
forever.
nowadays people just hitching quite quickly.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Most people like live together, buy a house together, have a kid together, and then maybe they get married, you know?
Oh, I didn't realise that.
Yeah, and nobody courts. Just in general. They don't. But I think it's very nice that you court.
Thank you.
Can we still court?
Sure.
I feel like I want to court you now. To be courted by you. That's it. I think that was my list.
Really?
Hang on, let me think. This I said, right? You don't know. Oh, what about this one? Oh, yeah, this one. Oh, no, did I say that?
You did that one. You no longer care about looking your best. You're more comfortable around each other. We did that one.
No, you looking your best was something else.
You know, body functions was there.
Bodily functions.
Fighting more, yeah.
No, that's it. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. Yeah. Well, what have we established?
Absolutely nothing. What a crap list that was. Next time I'm going to prep this show. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen.
To be honest, but to be fair, you're much better when it comes to making lists.
That was, yeah, it wasn't great. No, I'm joking. No, it was interesting. I'm sure. I mean, do people really write in after these shows?
Yes.
What do they say? Do
They
they
love
agree or
that.
disagree?
Yeah. Well, no. What about this? I haven't asked
Well,
yet,
obviously
but I
not.
will
You're not
ask.
psychic. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're doing the show and you already know what the message is going to be.
No, but is there anything you would add to the list? How do you know that the honeymoon is over? Oh, somebody, I read somewhere else something
You
about...
hate the other person.
No, that you no longer like try to impress the other person's parents.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Yes. And
something
what
about
about
parents.
friends as well?
That you don't
Because when you
pretend to
start
like other
courting,
person.
yeah, I
Oh,
think
that's
friends
true.
as well. When you call, oh, this is your best friend. Yes, very nice. Oh, they're great.
Oh, wait, I have
And
another
then,
one.
oh no, you want to go and see your friends? You go. I'm not going. You go.
That's so
You'll
true.
get that.
Wait, and also you stop pretending like you're interested in the things the other person is
interested in other
interested.
people's hobbies.
Like
Yes, very
football.
true. Yeah. But you never pretended you.
Yes, I did.
Did you?
I went to a few matches.
You did.
Don't you
You did go
remember?
to a few. My
You
God, you
see?
did, didn't you?
I did.
Did
Or
you see like a
if you-
9-1? You saw like what
Yeah.
a famous game.
I did.
7-4, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
I
did.
forgot about that.
And even that I found quite boring.
Yeah, I just thought this doesn't happen every week. Still no interest. Don't come. Waste of a ticket.
We've seen 8
Don't
goals.
have to come.
Another one? I know.
Yeah, that's funny. I forgot about that.
Or like pretend you like the other person's music or films.
Well, I think you go through that phase. Certainly, I do. When you must watch this film, you must watch this film. Oh my God, this is my favourite film. And if that person, you can tell, just goes, it's all right, and just go, oh God, you're killing me here. You know what? I'm not going to show you my favourite films because if you don't like them, we've got a serious problem here. It's best just not to show you my favourite films.
This is very interesting. So you think like if the person that you're dating is not into the stuff that you're into, then it's a no-no?
No, I'm not saying it's a complete no-no, but I'm saying that early on you like to say these films are really important to me. Here's whatever it is. Here's, I don't know, Annie Hall. And if you just go, no, I didn't, which you've done on many occasions.
I know.
Don't
That's why I'm
get it.
like
I
a
just
bit confused about where's
So I
this
just
going.
go, well, I just don't show you my other favourite films, so I don't get hurt. Simple as that.
Oh my God. It's
You'll
true.
never watch Carry On Abroad with me.
But the thing is, can I just say to my defense, like I just don't understand how a film can be so important to somebody.
Because it can be. It could be
Do
an
you know what I
important
mean?
moment in your life when you saw it. It was
Like,
meant a lot to you, where you were in your
get
life,
it.
the friends
But
you watched
yeah.
it with. I don't know. Maybe there's something in it that you take out of it personally. And then if you show it to someone, just go, it's a bit shit, isn't it?
But you see, like there's a lot of films that I don't feel like passionate about them like you do, but that I enjoyed, and I've never tried to make you watch them.
Well, maybe with different people in that respect.
But do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's the same in music as well.
Yeah.
Same
I'm
music.
not like you when it comes to
No, you have a sort of strange taste.
Mike said to me today that I basically like what was it, the kids channel on the radio?
No,
You
we
found a kids-
discovered on digital radio today. The kids put it on the car. It was it was just called Kids
FM.
Radio, UK Kids Radio. And it was just basically songs like Gangnam Style that you'll find at a 7-year-old party. And I just went to our oldest, This is like Mummy's channel. This is stuff that Mummy sings to.
Yeah, they walked in the house and that's what they said. Mommy, we found a channel with all your songs, only without ads.
Yeah.
I don't think that's my songs, but anyway. Yes. Okay, well, this was fun.
It was, wasn't it?
It was. It was really nice. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank
I
you.
hope we entertained, we amused. We made you think.
Yeah.
No, we certainly didn't make you think. But thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be back next week, won't we?
Yes, and please don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, yes.
Download,
Where
leave
can
us a
people listen to
review
this?
everywhere.
Why am I asking
iTunes,
that? Well, they listen to this now, so
Spotify.
they know where it is.
iTunes, Spotify.
Ouch.
iTunes. They can watch us on YouTube or on Facebook.
Oh,
And leave us a review.
okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.